Alright. Should have brought Nico, actually. Maybe I could have, you know, traded her for a camel or something. Then I would have some way of transport. That would be good. Let's talk to the tourist. He's gonna be well versed about the surroundings.
Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American.
And of course,
The
he's
name's
American.
Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy, I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's George Stobart.
What is up, Dwayne? Where do you hail? No, we already know where he hails from. He hails from the United States. What should we ask him? We can ask him apparently about some kind of small cow or goats. Well, maybe we can sell ourselves for a goat or a camel or something. Let's try.
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George.
Oh, right.
I don't think they have.
I got it. It's of course because in the picture we can see the tripod and the crystal and the man slaughtering the bull with a sword. So we need to find something related to bulls here because this is where the tripod and the gem brought us.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay.
Well,
but I
you
might
already
not
did.
answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are two different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
In this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please.
The what? Yeah, this guy is a sleazebag. Total sleazebag. He knows more. He knows more than he wants to admit. Apparently we can ask him about a window or a mirror or something.
I saw a medieval picture of a woman. Royalty or nobility, something like that.
Oh yeah, the
she
woman
was
with the
looking
mirror.
in a mirror, but the reflection
On the
was
manuscript.
of a man with 3 faces. What do you think of that?
I think you should be in therapy.
Well, clearly you Americans have no idea of medieval manuscripts. Puh!
Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell
yeah.
no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know.
Crystal.
That's the problem.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head.
It's a
The
lens.
conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange
Is it?
perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens.
Yeah. Yay, I got there first again.
You're a long way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kinda lags to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What?
I don't know about that. Oh, he's
Ow.
already
You could have warned me.
he's already
You
taken
don't
it.
mind, do you, George? The folks
It's
back
probably
home
from
will
the
be
NSA.
real interested.
Yeah. Yeah, he's no good news. He's bad news even.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio. Pearl writes the poems for her. You ought to ask her to recite some.
Oh, that's his wife, is she? Oh, good. I can talk to her as well.
Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around, looking for bargains.
She's gonna be
How long have you been married,
lovely.
Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
Just lovely to talk to. She looks truly amazing. I'm not gonna show him anything. I could shock him. I'm gonna shock
Shake
him.
hands, Dwayne.
Why?
I'm just being friendly.
Let's just be friendly by keeping our hands to ourselves. Yeah?
When will it ever work? Why do I have this useless item on me that I've never had to use? I can shake hands with no one in this game. Ugh. And I'm gonna show him a snotty tissue. Yeah, because he's a dirty sleazebag, so he can use a snotty tissue.
What do you think of this grease paint stained tissue?
You've been hanging around with actors?
Ah, so he knows it's grease paint. Oh, no, wait. Shit. I'm really not on the money today. I was on the money until just now, and I actually forgot what George said quite instantaneously. Oh dear. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, maybe the Club Alamud. Could that be somewhere around
Did
here?
this matchbook mean anything to you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh. It's probably not the guy to ask about that. And it's probably not gonna know. What do you know, Khan?
Have you seen this man before?
Maybe. Where'd
Oh.
you get it?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Sure. I'm always picking up photos of complete strangers and then asking around.
Maybe. What's maybe?
Ow! Damn it!
Whoa.
There. I've got another picture of a complete stranger.
Hey,
Maybe
that's two
I'll
now.
ask around about this one.
Hey, come back with my picture, you dirty sleazebag.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
I'll throw plaster in
Down
your
on it,
face.
George.
And then pee on it so it hardens. Just to annoy you. Okay, that's the wife. Let's have a little look.
Hello. I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George.
I was...
My name's Mrs. Henderson.
Pleasure is all
You
yours.
can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl. I was...
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Okay. Alright, we can ask her about the weaving man in the manuscripts. We can ask her about the Templar, and we can ask him... Her? Oh dear. That's not, I hope we didn't say that out loud. I hope we're just a voice in George's head. But he didn't seem to have moved his mouth or said anything, so I think we're clear. She's still smiling. Good. Or we could ask about herself. Let's go for Templar in general.
Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The Holy Something and the Holy Something Else, I can't quite recall. I read a little of it.
And?
Seemed like a lot of hooey to me.
A lot of hooey. Yes, that's the proper scientific description for it. Lot of hooey.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot.
Well, she might have. She might have. Let's ask about herself.
I've been talking to your husband, Dwayne.
Oh,
Yeah, he tells me that he runs a greeting card company and you write the poems that go in them.
oh yes indeed. I consider myself the artiste of the family.
I can see.
Tell me, George, would
By
you
your
like
glasses.
to hear one of my poems?
No? Is she gonna accept a no? No,
Well,
really.
Maybe not just for the moment.
Okay, George, you don't know what you're missing.
No, not right now. And probably if I ask her again, I can hear one of her poems. But no.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, cool. So, 2 people down and 2 to go. And a cat. Which I can apparently use, but we'll get to that later.
How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere?
Okay, I can't actually talk to him. It's just... he's a salesman. And he's unavailable for comments. That's it. He's unavailable for comments. Hello.
Hey there, young fella. Speak ye you the English?
Ugh.
Speak you the Anglese? Parlez
Thanks for the
vous
patronizing,
anglais?
George.
Yes, see, and indeed we, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nijo. Welcome to my grand
Nijo.
emporium of quality merchandise.
Oh, glad to be here. Niju, do you know something about that couple that's walking around here, seeming to be asking people about Templar stuff?
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, They're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
Really? I don't have that impression at all.
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest
No, it's
in
more
this bustling
a table.
metropolis.
This
Just-
is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
Well, is it or isn't it? I explain to me.
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
Oops, forgot to went past the currency exchange.
Does the word Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar. Templar! Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes. A splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring
Wow.
the roguish Mr. Simon
Oh.
Templar.
Great.
That's probably
a
not what
real
we
help,
need.
Nijo. Anything else?
The Saint television program featuring Mr. Roger
Ooh.
Moore of the quizzical
No.
eyebrow.
We haven't
And
seen him so
a
far.
stick man with a halo. Bing!
Stickman with Halo. Yes, thank you very much for that invaluable information.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
With Roger Moore
the
on them.
language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster.
Oh.
Cassie, Fink, Noto, Aunt Agatha. What ho?
I'm surprised he doesn't actually speak with a very heavy British accent.
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He was better animated.
Burn, Roger Moore, burn.
So I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped
Ah.
out in an Inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
There we go.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
Oh,
Oh.
what?
From the medieval edition. We had it on the stand a couple of
And you
years
read the
ago.
entire thing?
Ask me what a
How bored were
future
you?
is. Go on. I know all this stuff.
Future?
Never mind. Okay,
Hello.
forget about the Templars for a minute.
What's a
What do you
future?
know about
I want to
knights?
know now.
Like the Crusaders,
What's a
they
future?
came to the East on an insane and pointless mission.
Yeah,
They
but what's a future?
sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
Well, you know, Western civilization, kind of romantic. The images of knights were often pictured quite a bit more romantic than they actually were. And no, we're not going to shock this little kid. Maybe he can tell us about whether there's a Club Alamut here.
What do you make of this?
Well, beyond the obvious, very little. That pattern seems very
Yes,
familiar, though.
yes. Ah, no, that's it. Pattern seems familiar. But you don't know from where. Did you see this man?
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir. I'm glad to say. Cold eyes.
Oh, too bad. I don't think we can sell him our manhole cover lifting tool. Because I don't think there would be... It wouldn't have been of much use here anyway. Red ball? No. Let me okay, maybe I can juggle to him with one ball.
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir. What a splendid plaything.
Ah.
One day, when I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
Are you serious?
Wow.
In deadly earnest. People will come from far and wide to see
See
my
your...
Yes?
to your what?
collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hoards of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
You may have a point.
Well... I think technically you can. I mean, I've never tried, but I think you can bounce a Picasso off of a wall. It
So
won't
long,
bounce
Major.
far.
Toodle pip, sir.
Toodle pip. It won't bounce far, but I think it would bounce. What's that?
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
Okay, just a little point of interest for no reason. And there seems to be some kind of bell here. Oh, hi. Oh. And there he goes.